This girl had never received professional training, yet she made incredibly delicious dishes. People from near and far were addicted to her food. Everyone gave her a thumbs up in praise. But one day, a mysterious man picked up the food and smelled it. He took just one small bite, paid without a word, and stood up. He walked over to the girl and handed her a business card. That night, Lisa curiously looked up the address on the card. She discovered it was a top-tier restaurant, a place where celebrities and aristocrats flocked, with a 2-year waiting list for reservations. The head chef was the legendary Jack. The next day, Lisa came to her stall as usual to prepare fried noodles. A luxury sedan pulled up at the door. Lisa had long grown tired of living in poverty. She mustered her courage and got in the car. She was brought to a high-end kitchen where all the stoves were top of the line and the knives were so clean they could be used as mirrors. It all filled her with longing. Soon, a group of chefs appeared in a line. Then the mysterious head chef Jack walked out. He was interviewing 2 people today. The test was to make a simple fried rice. The 2 began preparing ingredients. Lisa's opponent was Paul, a culinary school graduate. He was clearly a professional. He chose the most expensive ingredients, used the freshest rice, then stir-fried shrimp and butter, adding peas and diced carrots. Lisa, on the other hand, pulled out a bowl of overnight rice from the fridge, casually grabbed 2 eggs, and cracked them into a hot pan. Everything was done like a street vendor. Her opponent used low heat to stir-fry slowly, while she used high heat to quickly toss everything. In the end, 2 completely different fried rice dishes were ready. One looked exquisite and enticing, the other plain and ordinary. At this point, Jack picked up a spoon, glanced at Paul's fried rice, then turned and scooped a spoonful of Lisa's. He just smelled it and sent Paul home. Paul was clearly dissatisfied, but Jack didn't care to explain. Then he told Lisa that the secret to making good fried rice was that bowl of overnight rice. He asked Lisa why she wanted to work here. Lisa said she wanted to be different. Jack was satisfied with this answer. After changing into work clothes, Lisa officially started work. Jack demonstrated only once, cutting a 2mm thick slice of beef, then let Lisa try herself. Before she could make her first cut, Jack pointed out it was too thick. She became very nervous. She gathered her courage and made the first cut, but Jack immediately threw the meat away. Lisa was nearly brought to tears by the criticism. She tried many times before barely passing. Next came her specialty high-heat stir-frying. But shortly after starting, Jack snatched the wok and dumped everything out. Premium beef should melt in your mouth. The heat must be extremely precise. One pot after another was dumped. She was criticized again and again. Lisa's confidence completely collapsed. She cried in frustration, wanting to leave immediately. But if she left now, she'd have to go back to her little stall in the countryside. She resolutely returned to the kitchen. After multiple attempts, she wasted an entire basin of beef. Even though her hands were burned, she didn't stop. The next day, colleagues found that Lisa had practiced all night. She looked at Jack, her eyes full of determination. She turned on the gas, heated the oil, and the beef tumbled in the wok. Her movements were smooth and fluid. Jack was amazed as he picked up the paper-thin beef and took a bite. The natural flavor of the beef was perfectly brought out. The aftertaste was unforgettable. Although Jack didn't say a word, there was no denying it. She had succeeded.